So today, I have a list in my phone, of video topics, and I just thought I've got to do a walk around video. I've not done one. I've just started doing them again, and a bit noisy. I've just started doing them again, and today I went through my list and went, what can I do? Just walking down the street, just a quick one. So I used to go, I lived all over the world. I used to go to Mexico regularly. Like once a month I go to Mexico, generally down around Cancun, and then drive down Playa del Carmen, Tulum, Cozumel. And when I went, I used to drive back then. When I went, I'd always get some old piece of crap, beat up old vehicle and rent it. The reason for that is so I could blend in, which maybe is just a good way to live life. And I used to do this all the time. Sometimes, most of the time, I go down there on my own and just blend in and have a good time. I love the place. And on this one time, I'm down there with this friend of mine who I've been in business with for years, and we'll call him Mike from Montreal. And those of you know him, and you also know he's absolutely nuts. So Mike, who's a few years older than me, you know, he's not been to some of these places, so like, he wants to rent the car, let's rent a car, and I'm trying to find a piece of crap to rent. And we can't find one, so all we can find is the traditional rental thing, which is a Volkswagen Beetle, brand new one. They were made in Mexico at the time, I don't know if they still are. So, I don't want to do this, I don't want to rent this. However, Mike is insistent, so we rent this thing. Within about 15 minutes driving through Cozumel, Federales in this big black pickup truck pull us over, accuse me of speeding. And I'm saying, well, how am I speeding? There's no, it doesn't tell you how fast to go. And they started getting a bit adamant about that I was speeding, and they had guns and I didn't. And see your license, show my license. At the time I drove on an international license based out of Europe somewhere, I can't remember. So he sees the license, says, oh, Antonio, can I have your license back? I come into the police station tomorrow, or you can give us $200 fine. So I'm thinking about, do I really want to go to a Mexican police station? And this is nothing, it could be anywhere in the world, but these guys are obviously, they're on the commission program. So I think, you know what, for $200, I'll do it. So I said, just do un momento. I lean in the car, I said, Mike, I told you not to get this rental car. I told you to wait for a piece of crap. We've just been pulled over. We got fined on the spot. Got to pay it, or I'm going to lose my license. Oh, shit. He said, okay, I'll go halves with you. He said, how much is it? 200 each. I went, oh, okay. So basically, I got my license back, cost me nothing. I told Mike about this about 15 years later. It was pretty funny at the time. But that was my run-in with the Federales. It's probably the only one I ever had really down there. And it was pretty funny. So, not much of a story, but his perception is, when you stand out, someone's going to try and drag you down. When you just blend in and do things, what do you call it, off the radar, under the map, whatever, under the radar, off the map, whatever, you just get on with it, and you can do what you want to do in life. No one has to know. So from El Barrio, New York City, have a wonderful day.